Welcome to Gene Allen's Hair Studio. This is my studio. Basically, a studio signifies everything in one room, and I wanted to keep everything in one room. My shampoo chairs, my dryers, everything. This way nobody goes too far. My waiting room is very, very relaxed. It's a nice way to end a hard day. You can kick back. A little mindless TV is always nice. It's very relaxing. Very relaxing, I think. We have a nice little coffee bar. We always have fresh coffee. We have cold water. We have tea. A little bit of feng shui. You come and meet your receptionist. You walk into your waiting room, grab some coffee. You come back out. You come to your shampoo chair. You get your hair cut. And hopefully everybody's going to leave extremely happy. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this off. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to cut it nice. I'm going to leave a little bit of fringe on the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put a lot of layers in through here so it's fun. Probably give something that stands up a little bit here.
That's exciting.
Okay. I'm going to angle the best I can, come down like this to use your longest point here, and I'm not going to cut.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut upward from there. I'm going to give this layer that I learned in Europe. It kind of gives more of a fan effect, which is really, really pretty. It automatically will it'll just push itself forward. The top, what I'm going to leave this a little longer coming forward. I'm going to do strands of purple. I'm going to do some peekaboos of purple in through here. And mainly what I'm going to do is I'm going to do chunks everywhere except for the very back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to weave big, big, big chunks in the back so you have black and purple kind of fanning out everywhere. That's going to look great on your haircut. Your skin tone's going to do it. The way you seem to be will work. You know what I mean? You got a bubbly, fun personality. This is going to be more of a fun kind of haircut. And it's going to help you grow into what you want. Okay. You know what I mean? If you want to grow it into a bob sort of thing, it's going to help you get where you want to get. I'm most likely going to chip in with a razor some bangs, so it shoots off to the side. Yeah, so it shoots off, but it's going to be a little more. It's going to have a little bit more fun and a little more edge because I'm going to use the razor. That's going to give it that jaggedy kind of effect. Off-the-shelf cut by any means. This is something that I'm kind of designing for you as I'm going. I knew where I was going, but you never know when you start working with somebody's hair exactly what it's going to do. Check it out. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do some color. We're going to darken you up. And then from there, we're going to put some bleach in you. And we're going to get some purple chunks in there, which is going to look fantastic on you. Your profile looks killer. Take a peek. Looks fantastic. She's got great hair. Good hair for the idea. Okay, now what I'm going to do so we don't allow any damage in the hair. What I'm going to do, I use a razor cutting. I'm going to go through it a little bit of bleach. I'm kind of a hippie. I'm trying to do I basically try to do everybody's hair with as little bit of damage as possible. So the little bit of highlights that you have in here, what I'm going to go do is go through with a semi-permanent to tone those over. It's going to basically condition your hair. And then after that's done, what we're going to do is go through with a little bit of bleach, and we're going to bleach some pieces out to this horrible orange. And after, exactly. But when you see the orange in the mirror, I just don't want you to panic, because from there, we're going to throw the purple in, and you're going to look fantastic.
Okay.
What I'm thinking now is I'm definitely putting some purple up into the back here.
Okay.
Okay. At first, I was going to put some peekaboos in. I think this haircut needs a little bit more than just peekaboos.
Yes.
I think what we need to do is put a bunch of framing in through here with purple. So you're going to have this purple swoosh coming forward. A little bit in the bangs. I wasn't going to do the bangs prior, but again, some things change while you're cutting. I try to do everything for the person.
Yeah.
However, if somebody wanted a style that's just a straightforward style, that's not a problem either. You work with everything. It's just fun having somebody like you in the chair that you can really do what you want.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I have my towel here.
Okay.
I'm going to cape you up. We're going to put some color on. From there, we're going to let that sit for about 10-15 minutes. We're going to rinse you out. We're going to bleach out some spots in it. And then I'm going to put the purple in, put you into the dryer. And we're going to rinse that out. And we're going to make your hair look fantastic. All right? Okay. I'll be right back. What we're doing is really just touching up the pieces that you have, because they just float over the top. You don't have any underneath. So it's really just floating over the top.
They're on top.
So again, there's no reason for me to color something that doesn't need to be colored. Okay, now we're pretty much all set here. The next thing that we do is going to be when I go through with bleach. Right now we're just correcting all the colors that are on it. So I mixed 2 different colors to darken it up, and I didn't want it to turn black. So I have 2 different colors that I'm in there that's just going to grip onto what's already light, because it's porous, the cuticle's open. So a semi-permanent is going to cover over that perfectly, and it's going to look nice. Much better than going permanent. If you go permanent, it's just, you get a line of demarcation. If I don't get your exact color as it grows out, you're going to see a line. I don't want to see a line. I want it to just stick where it needs to stick. So a semi-permanent is going to cover over a porous tone of hair. You know, if any pieces that are porous, that are a little like, you know, blondish or orangish or light brownish, it's going to pick up on them really good. Right. However, on the rest of your hair, it's not going to touch it. Okay. It's just going to stay a natural tone. Exactly, exactly. So from there, what I do is I bring it to a natural tone. Okay. Your hair is dark enough to hold what I want to put in it. Okay. So you don't need to deepen it. You also don't have any grays. No. So I don't need to cover anything. I just need to correct some of the color that was in there that just had a highlighted fashion. And I tell you, your haircut is so cute right now. It is so cute. Now what we did was we corrected her color, so there was no, she had what was a kind of an orangey red highlight going through the front of her hair. Wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, so what we did was we ran a semi-permanent color through that's only really going to pick up on colored pieces. It's already porous, so it kind of locks in. I didn't want to change her actual color. I just wanted to get rid of pieces that weren't really complementing. So as you can see, we came back to a nice, rich, shiny color, which is perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it a little bit of bleach. We're going to pick out some spots where we're going to add the color that we want to put, which is purple. That's right. So I'm going to be doing this now. We're going to go in, put in some peekaboos. I'm also going to put in some chunks fanning this way and through here. I'm going to put a little bit into the back, so as she wears her hair standing up, you're going to see a nice purple pop which is going to be fantastic. And when we chiseled out her bangs the way we did, I'm going to go underneath and take a very, very thin row underneath, and we're going to do these completely purple and have some black falling over it.
Oh my God.
So what it's going to do is it's really going to add a big, big, big pop.
Yes.
It's going to look fantastic. You're going to see it in the dark, in the light, in the sunlight, or in a club or whatever. When the lights are hitting you, you're going to see pop, 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 pop. These amazing colors that are going to look fantastic. So that's where we're going with this now. Okay, we're going to do this in a little bit of an unorthodox way as well, because I'm not actually going through and doing a full foil on her head, which is what you would do on somebody that wanted to get like either blonde or even a red tone, and you have those perfect little pieces that are in there. We don't want perfect little pieces. What we want is a lot of accents. And the accents are what's going to be nice because she's got a fun way, and we want to give more of an attitude opposed to something very just chill. So we're going to give her more of an attitude color. Okay? So here we go. Let's start with some attitude. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in the dryer. We're going to get you to, like I said, this hideous orange. And then from there, we're going to put the purple in. We're going to dry you up, and you're going to be ready for the clubs tonight.
All right.
All right?
Let's go.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and fine tune the haircut, because we basically just wanted to get all the hair off first and see where we were going, where we were going to put our stuff. And with the foil, and when you're trying to pick pieces out with bleach, a lot of times you don't want to texturize too much because it's hard to get anything in a foil. So you go through afterwards, any bit of fine tuning, that's what you hit with when you're all done. Everything's already even. I'm not going through to give you a new haircut. We're just going through to texturize and make some other pieces bounce out, which is really it. Your bangs are perfect. The top is great. I just want to get the very, very back a little more spunky. Awesome. Sorry about all the purple, but I did a fantastic job on a beautiful young lady, and I thank you very much for visiting Gene Allen's hair studio. Have a great day.